Teacher. A noun. A person who helps others to acquire knowledge, competences, or values. Mainly known as a profession at a school. To the rest of us, teachers may just be ordinary people. On the outside, they stand up in front of a room and give us lots of homework. But on the inside, the reasons for doing what they do is much deeper than that. Most teachers decided to be a teacher based on their prior experiences. A lot of us don't realize that it is those experiences that they learned from that they decided to make our lives a little bit easier. We interviewed several members of the faculty, asking them why they wanted to teach and what they enjoyed about it. We received several different but unique responses that made us see our teachers in a new and different way. Mr. DeLisi was always affiliated with the business field, but wanted to further explore other careers and share what he knew with his students.
They're still in high school. I've said to my students many times, if I had known when I was in high school some of the things that I'm trying to teach them now, I think it would have made a very big difference, a little bit more in terms of advantages in my life. So that's one of the things that I'd love to be able to give back to my kids, to have them learn some things that I learned in my own business experiences and see how much more that helps them, how much they're able to benefit from knowing those things at an earlier time than I learned them.
Other teachers wanted to use their own high school experiences to improve on the high school experiences of others. Senor Phillips had always had teachers who were looking out for him, and he wanted to reciprocate what those teachers did for him by doing the same to others.
My fourth grade teacher was from Cuba, and he had a great influence on me. And when I was a kid, I was bullied quite a bit, and he and my gym teacher used to always stick up for me. But my Spanish teacher was so tough that he would really make bullies feel as small as they really probably feel themselves.
Miss Entrione wanted to be a physical education teacher because she wanted students to feel comfortable with themselves and connect with others.
And I also knew that I wanted to be a high school teacher because I wanted to try and be as best I could, role model for young kids and young ladies with all of the negative stuff that tells us what we should and shouldn't be. And I just kind of wanted to be a positive person for young people and have fun while I do it and try and get people to really have fun with activity and not have it be such a horrible pressure of, horrible gym class. So hopefully I've done part of my job.
Others, such as Miss Washnick, always had a sense of teaching and always felt like they knew. She had a great drive to help others, and she shares great enjoyment with every one of us in overcoming the challenge of each new day.
It's also a way to make people believe in themselves, and that's something I always wanted to do. I like that every day is different, every day is a challenge. There's so many cool people. Every single child is like a flower that hasn't completely blossomed yet, kind of. And it's really neat to watch them grow up and become more of themselves. And that's why I teach.
Mr. Farrell always had enjoyed history. What made him really want to teach that to others is that he wanted to be the teacher that students looked up to in the same way he credits the influential role models that impacted him throughout his high school years.
Having several teachers that were very influential, inspirational, made me think about going down that road. A teacher in high school said that every year is a new year. It's different. Obviously different students. There is continuity, but there's change every year, and every day is a new day. He also said, so that I think that speaks a lot of truth to that. And it's also a personality job. You get to play a role that has showcases a personality, which is exciting.
So, while we complain over the hours of homework a lot of us didn't do, and the tests on topics that we say we didn't learn, it is important to remember how much more a teacher really is. We must thank our teachers for all that they do for us, and try to do much more for them.